Hey, good Friday morning. I've got November 14th, 2025. I've been doing a series of videos on baseball players from the past. I'm curious about the history of baseball and those who have played professional baseball players, looking at their profile. This video, Pepper Martin. Have you heard of him? I haven't, because he played in the 1930s, a little bit into the 1940s. But why am I covering him in a YouTube video? Because I've been looking at career batting average leaders in history. His name popped up. 298 career batting average. 13 years. He played 1,189 games. Got 1,227 career hits. So that's over a hit per game played. So I'm looking at his career right now, played from 1928 through 1944. Missed some years in between there. Had some military service, probably. But I'm looking for a black mark. What do I mean? Black ink. If a player plays in a baseball season and he has a stat that has black ink, I call it black mark, that means he led the league in that category for that year. I found four for Pepper Martin. In 1933, he led the league in runs scored, 122. That's a good number. In fact, he had 3 seasons, 100 runs scored in 13 years. So that means he got on base. His other black marks, or black ink, is stolen bases. And 3 times he led the league in stolen bases. 1933, he had 26. It's a low amount, but he led the league. 1934 comes back, leads the league again in stolen bases, 23. Nobody's stealing bases in the 1930s. And then in 1936, he led the league again, 23. So 4 black inks, Pepper Martin. I'm looking to see if there's any other major accomplishments for this guy. He batted over 300 4 times. He had a 300, a 316, a 304, 306, 316. So he had 5 seasons out of 13, 300 batting average. He scored runs, 756 in 13 years. But not much else. Just 1,227 hits. So he broke the 1,000 mark in hits, but he stopped playing age 36. He got involved in the 1940s. I believe he's probably served in the military, because for 4 years he didn't play baseball. So Pepper Martin, his high in hits, he had 189. His best year would be 1933. 122 runs scored, 189 hits, 316 batting average. Other than that, no other highlights for Pepper Martin. All right, we're done with him. I'm going to keep looking. I'm curious, baseball players in the past, they played pro ball, professional baseball, whether National American League. I'm curious to see how they did, whoever it is. So the next guy on my list, Dom DiMaggio. Have you heard of him? I've heard that he's the brother of Joe DiMaggio. So how did Don DiMaggio do in his career? Well, a 298 career batting average. But he only played 11 years. And he did not match what Joe DiMaggio did. Joe DiMaggio was in a class by himself as far as hitting. But Dom DiMaggio could play ball too. And I'm looking, he's got some black inks. Let's look at it in the next video. I'm out.